Any livestock farmer, and especially those practicing dairy farming, will attest that feed account for 60% of the total cost of production. However, the lack of suitable forage options that are better adapted and resilient to climate change and emerging pests and diseases contribute to low productivity.
Hii aina ya nyasi hii tunaita dhara napier grass. Hii unaona ni bichi. Bichi iko na maji mengi sana. Kwa hivyo haisaidii ng'ombe sana. Hata ukipatia huwezi pata maziwa mengi. Lakini hii naiweka hapa ikauke. Hapa ni kibanda changu cha kuweka kile kitu kama nyasi, kama napier grass ikauke. Hii ni lazima ikauke iwe kama hii nipatie ng'ombe. Kwa sababu ukipatia ng'ombe ikiwa namna hii 80% is water. Hata hiyo brachiaria lazima ukikatakata iwe dry kabisa. Ikiwa dry inapatia ng'ombe ng'ombe itakuwa na afya nyingi na itatoa maziwa mengi. Kwa sababu nutrienti ya brachiaria ni nyingi kuliko ile iko kwa napier grass.
The 4 registered brachiaria cultivars include Toledo, Piata, MG4 and Basilic, and are now known as Urochloa.
We know brachiaria is native to Kenya. In Kenya, we have 33 species. All over the world, we have 100 species, but in Kenya, we have identified 33 species. Why do you want to grow brachiaria? Because it's climate smart. It's climate smart because it's able to mitigate the 3 major greenhouse gases. The first one is carbon dioxide. Brachiaria is able to sequester carbon dioxide into the soil. The other aspect is that brachiaria is iron nutritious, so animal feeding on it do not produce a lot of methane. The third aspect of brachiaria, it reduces loss of nitrogen from the soil and convert it to a form that is not lost, to a nitrate which is not lost. So it's able to mitigate the nitrous oxide within the soil.
Carl Rowe's research team have been scaling up Urochloa grass, targeting mainly dairy farmers. According to the Director General, Dr. Eliud Kiregel, 60,000 to 80,000 smallholder farmers have benefited from the grass.
Rhodes hay is the most common, Rhodes grass hay, which was also developed by Carl Rowe. You will buy it from between 200 to 350 shillings per bale. And one dairy cow will take at least 1 bale a day. The crude protein in Rhodes grass is far much less than what you get in brachiaria. So it means you buy the Rhodes hay and then you buy dairy meal supplements, which becomes expensive. But with the brachiaria, you use far much less supplements because the crude protein is high.
We had planted other varieties, but I think we found this grass is very, in terms of volumes, in a very short, small area or small acreage, you are going to get volumes that are necessary for feeding the cows. Yeah, we have increased our animals slightly because we are not going very fast, but at least we have increased in terms of the animals and also production of milk. We started below 10 liters a cow, but now we are over at 20, some of the well-doing cows.
This is a great honor to us in livestock Machakos, because our farmers easily take up the research innovations which are coming up from Carol. Is a big boost to us, because you can see our farmers now can see that this grass can grow here in Machakos. So it has given us the confidence that to adopt this technology.
Urochloa consists of over 1,000 species distributed in the tropics and subtropic regions of Africa. Field evaluations of the grasses were conducted in 4 regions with distinct agroecological zones covering coastal lowlands, mid-altitude eastern regions, central highlands and western Kenya. Carl Rowe is continuing to conduct research on the grass to determine the best regions for viable commercial seed production for the released cultivars. In the meantime, the grass can be propagated vegetatively through root splits.
But we are now going to concentrate on seed production, which farmers now can be able to plant en masse. Because planting using splits like the napier grass is a bit difficult. And also, before the release officially by KEFIS, which was done on the 9th, we could not spread it so much to the farmers. So those were farmers who were participating in our research, participatory research, about 80,000. But you see, farmers, if something is good, when they see it, even before you release it officially, they will take it and plant it. They will take it and plant it. So we expect that now, after the release and the popularization, the demand will be very high, and we expect that the farmers will be able to plant in a good number.
We recommend that farmers should give it ample time so that it can establish massive root development. Remember, brachiaria is a C4 plant, so initially they are very slow. They build a lot of root biomass so that it is able now to tap a lot of nutrients. So between 3 and 4 months, that is sufficient to establish. Now, if you compare it with Napier, Napier yields a little bit more than brachiaria, but then it is not again very fast now. You can have a stand of brachiaria for up to 30 years. This is what they have been able to do to find out in Brazil. But in Kenya, we are already exploring that to see that how long can you be able to manage brachiaria for it to withstand that period.